Live.
We live. What's good, everybody out there?
What up? What up?
We are here today on my YouTube. I am Exert Beats, your host. I got Blonde Jew with me, Mr. Alien Face. I got the Monk, who is the master, Jerome Duffy, and Mr. Stock Always Rising, who laid a dope verse on this project. All right.
HooX.
Yes, the Hook project will be coming out at midnight.
Pause.
that was organic. Organic.
So yeah, I'm live on my YouTube Exert Beats, or YouTube/Exert Beats, and Twitch.tv/Exert Beats.
Congrats, bro.
Thank you.
This is your first music you've released in a while, correct? Other than a few singles.
Yeah. I say
Under
first
the
my
name
own.
Exert. Yeah.
Yeah.
Other than we've got Square Roots. We got Square Roots in the building right now.
Yes, sir. Well, I guess you want to start listening, or you want to start talking? Well, I said we could go song by song. I don't know.
Yeah, we could play the first song and then chat for a bit and see what we remember about that.
All right. If you don't want to wait till midnight, or if you can't listen to it till midnight, you can listen to it right here. We're about to start the show off and play All Natural, produced by Blonde Jew himself, featuring Blonde Jew, and featuring Gransom. And let's go.
This is all natural. This is all natural. From the flows to the clothes to the chrome in my hair. Yeah, this is all natural. Make it do what it do, and it does it very well. This is all natural. From the flows to the clothes to the chrome in my hair. Yeah,
Starts this verse
this
out
is
dope.
all natural. Make it do what it do, and it does it very well. Yeah. All these humans go fight wars. Why they do what they do would confuse even a cyborg. Can't build a vision when a mind's stone. All these people asking what's the use once AI born. It's funny they question the answer. If they ever took a second to glance, I hope they get respect for the natural. Their only focus is weapon amassing. I've been stepping on past him with intentions of enter the dragon. I could venture my path is kinda like an inventor in action. Trailblazing, I blaze on the trail so I get higher into the aspens. Dark sick, it's a bag of sensitive hazard. Guys are getting eclipsed when the sun is centered around Earth. Better than a clip from a gun, I'm betting it sounds worse. Faithful prey that's legit how a hunting ground works. You ain't safe to stay vacate to allow turf. This is all natural. From the flows to the clothes to the chrome in my hair. Yeah, this is all natural. Make it do what it do, and it does it very well. This is all natural. From the flows to the clothes to the chrome in my hair. Yeah, this is all natural. Make it do what it do, and it does it very well. Yeah. Been down with that dirty dirt, got some work, grew my seeds, if only then don't be jerk. What's the W-O-R-D-O, don't know me first, they wanna be full grown, only one Dolby, that lonely world, go berserk. We want perks, take them, then go home, rework. I got burnt, resurrected a stone and made no reserves. We got glow, y'all be darkness, a program don't know we heard. It's hell of a backup, but won't be no phonies or no free bird. Ill molecules, still kill the follicles. They didn't pass away, still kill impossible. Yeah, I'm in it half the day. Fake like the sun, wanna be done, back away. Don't come back up until Saturday. We broke the tablets, iced out coffees and read our hope in a passage. Starlight brighter when we don't know what just happened. We'll be alright, my incognito, we supernatural. This is all natural, and you flows to the grind. Yeah, this is all natural, make it do what it do, and it does it very well. This is all natural, from the rose to the clothes to the chrome in my hair. Yeah, this is all natural, make it do what it do, and it does it very well. Yeah. This is all natural.
Nice. That one's a dope one. As soon as I got that beat in my email, I was like, this is a head nod right here. This is a knocker. And for some reason, that's what came out, man. This is it. I think the beat was named All Natural or something like that.
Yeah, you took it and ran with it.
I was thinking no one's gonna be able to get on. I was like, man, I'm the only one with gray hair in this joint. Ain't no one got chrome in their hair. How they rap to it? But you and Grandson did your thing though.
We rapped like we have chrome in our hair. I have chrome in my hair. I just don't have a whole lot of hair. But yeah, I've got. This is all kind of chrome. Now I just learned that. I was thinking about while I was listening to the song. I was like, what does chrome in my hair mean? And I've heard the song like I probably heard the song 50 times. Like right now, I'm like,
It took me a while to figure that one out too, but I got it eventually. I was like, did he say chrome in my hair? And then after a while, I'm like, oh, okay, chrome is silver.
Yeah, you learn something new every day.
It's not like you fucking packing chrome in
Yeah, I was thinking of another.
Hey,
yeah,
no one said
what was
that.
in my head the whole time. It's like the whole time I was writing it, I was sitting there thinking like whenever I write, I think of how I'm gonna present it in a music video. So I was thinking I was gonna have my hair down and obviously showing out all my grays to do the music video, but we just haven't made it that far yet.
I mean, listen, you write amazing hooks. Every time you send something that sparks like right away is some of the dopest shit ever. Your inflections, your tone, like your melody writing is obviously pristine, but like the way you deliver it, it's super catchy. You make like raw and catchy shit at the same time, which is really hard to do. Like there's so many people like, I see why we were just talking about Drake on the backstage before we went live. And like, I see why you like Drake, but you're so much like rawer with that same catchiness. Like, it's just, I don't know, man. I don't really feel Drake. I understand he's talented. I'm not going to say he doesn't have talent. He's not talentless, but I don't feel it at all.
There's so much music from him that I don't even know of, but there's a lot that when I do hear, I like. I mean, I like it. There's a lot of stuff that sounds the same to me.
Well, and I see that
there is some stuff that stands out. That's like okay, like this is different.
So I see that influence
and melodically as well.
Yeah, yeah. I can't hate on him. Ultimately, it's just not my thing. Like I don't listen to him. But what you do, the part of him that inspires you is inspiring to me. So that was an easy one to have fun with and write some original shit. And it's fun every time. Like that's a timeless joint. And Grandson fucking kills it, man. Grandson's a secret beast.
When he starts out, he say, all these humans could fight wars while they do what they do would confuse even a cyborg. Can't build a vision with no mind stone.
That shit was hard. Like his first 4 bars is like that's like the hardest part of the whole song.
I mean, you're right. That way he comes in, like you never would have thought he would do that. It was so chill and unique.
But then he continues it though, because he keeps up like a 5-6 syllable scheme, like compound throughout the whole verse.
It's like honestly,
unfair.
I wish someone else would have dropped a verse, so that way I could have made Grandson's verse a second verse, because I don't know, like as I was mixing it, it just sounds like a second verse, but when I put your verse before his, it didn't sound right.
I understand.
So
I understand.
I heard this song.
I feel like when we start the song.
Yeah, I've heard this one the most out of all of them, just because the way my MP3 player is set up. When I plug it into the car, it's stuck with the A.
Yeah,
and then it automatically pops up. Every time I get in the car, this is all natural.
Hey, that is some commercial raw shit. Like you can see a damn shampoo commercial for that shit. So, hey, publish it.
Yeah,
We'll publish it.
I definitely had fun with that one.
HooX.
All right, let's see here.
Oh man, classic.
All right, we're moving on to the next one. Oh man, let's see. My ears messed up. I need to get some new plugs, man. I can't hear it. Everything messes up on me.
So the audio was a little weird at the very end of the last.
I know you guys
song,
could probably hear me fine. I just can't.
You sound fine. You sound smooth. You sound all natural.
Man. Okay. All right, I'm gonna have to go blind then. Hopefully I'm not talking too loud. I'll get it set up. In the meantime, I'm gonna play this song. The next joint coming up is come on, man. Okay, yeah, then there we go. The next track is called Are You With Me? That one's produced by Semi-Moto Beats. And if I can remember offhand, it has let's see, it has Euphonic Aspect, it has Rook, and it has Strange Truth. So here we go.
Hey girl, I got plans to make. They done hostage the block, I got ransom to raise. I wanna bask in the glow of a passionate soul. Be the half to my whole, it's a chance we could take. But don't ran by the stage, I can't live in your resentments. Stretched a little thin, gotta thicken up the friendship. Talk it out now, or stay bickering. Pretending that you walk along the clouds, just sprinkling your vengeance. Slip a little penance. I ain't sorry on myself, but I'm sorry that you thought I'd be that part of someone else that would charter you to hell and put your heart up on a shelf, that would have you choose the pain and put some scars under your belt. I'm nice, and we can be a team, but we giving 50-50 and considering it clean. We got equal people problems. You can speak with feeling fearsome, but you better see a part or best believe I ain't gon' hear it. Listen. Are you with me all the way? Well, if not, then just walk away. Cause we can have it all, but if you ain't trying to talk, then maybe this is all a waste. Are you with me all the way? I'd hate to see you walk away. Cause we can have it all, but the way you carry on, I feel I may have made a mistake.
I may have made a mistake, living a nightmare I want to escape. Why am I feeling so bad out of shape? Is that what we get for not taking a break? We could have had it all, the rise without the fall. But now you're gone and I don't run, surrounded by these walls. Though we were partners in crime, don't know which you have less hard or spine. Regardless of harsh, it's we weather that stuck us together apart at a time. You said we were ride or die, then it was my mind that you might lie. Didn't want you to leave my side, but you won't talk and it seems like you've made your mind up. But here are my words that I'm hoping you've not. So I just keep talking and hoping you're walking. If I put down the pen, then my dreams will stop. So I keep writing these thoughts down while you're slamming and kicking them doors down. I fall for you even more now. Go on without you, I'm not sure how.
Listen, are you with me all the way? Well, if not, then just walk away. Cause we can have it all, but if you ain't trying to talk, then maybe this is all a waste. Are you with me all the way? I'd hate to see you walk away. Cause we can have it all, but the way you carry on, I feel I may have made a mistake. We gotta get this right, yeah, we ain't leaving till we finish. This is not a game, it's not a scrimmage. I try my best in your cute face, still looking grimace, but there's always a problem. What now? Anything you've needed, I've gotten. Maybe you needed some options, maybe you needed to leave. Well, baby, I'm not stopping, I'm not tripping. I'ma still keep it moving, whether or not you're dipping, so stop kidding. Stop. Yeah, this shit's been on the rise. I'm telling you, the world is mine. If you can see it through my eyes, look, best believe I'm gonna try to manifest, max out my stress, make it my reality on my Camelot quest. Or am I rushing to conclusions, creating expectations I could ruin? A bit of a sap, yeah, I'm a shoo-in, just trying to figure out what we've been doing. Listen, are you with me all the way?
Well, if not, then just walk away. Cause we can have it all, but if you ain't tryna talk, then maybe this is all a waste. Are you with me all the way? I'd hate to see you walk away. Cause we can have it all, but the way you carry on, I feel I may have made a mistake.
Nice.
Man, these are hits. Like you got some hooks, man. You got some hooks.
Yeah, that beat was.
Go ahead. Sorry.
No, go ahead.
Everybody came with it. The order of the MCs, like it's like straight. And Drum said it in the chat. Strange sound is so good on this, and like regardless of technical ability, like tonally, the MCs were in the perfect order. Like Strange needed to finish the song with what he said as precisely as he said it in the tone that he said it in, and like I think Rook was a great bridge in the middle, showing off like you can be super technical and emotional at the same time. And Euphonics set it off just right, to start the song. And I mean, that's a damn song. That's a great song. Memorable.
Yeah, that beat was produced by Semi Motto. Been working with him for over a decade. He sends me beats, and I do hooks, or we'll just collab on beats randomly. Yeah, so when I was, hitting you guys up for beats, he sent me like 5 beats or whatnot. One of them that Lacrimal beat that you have a verse to, Blanju. And I believe you have one too, Jerome. If not, you should. But this one I don't know. Like I heard this beat at a time when I was in the middle of an argument, or after an argument, and that's what came out. And I honestly thought this was going to be the least picked song, if not even picked for people to jump on, just because majority of people from Barkeepers, we all hip hop heads. So it was a little. I was surprised by how many entries I got for this track alone. It was pretty dope. Phonic did his thing, Stock did his thing, and Strange Truth, yeah, just like Rome said, he's perfect. Like he just, and just like you said too, his tone, cadence, like he said, he I resonate with him. That's the way he sounds is how I picture myself feeling like after the argument. Like, man, we got to get this right. Like, it's not a scrimmage, I just everything about it. So
about
congrats to
the 3 were able to really like give their own touch to that track, and it was in the perfect sequence and order, kind of like what Blanju was saying. Just the way that each of them approached it just kind of guided you right along that whole path of the track, which was super dope.
It's a classic. I got the notification just now that the album HooX is available on the East Coast, HooX. That's why we're here for Excerpt Beats. Excerpt Beats dropped this 5-song project. We played 2 of the songs. We got 3 more to go. We're hanging out. But iTunes has it available on the East Coast. HooX.
2 more hours for me.
Nice. All right, this
right when it drops.
It's out.
All the way out. Wait, hold on. Before you get into the next song, do you want to like take a minute to like explain like the whole concept behind the whole HooX?
Yeah, do it.
Contest and all that.
You just alluded to it, so give us a little background and how it happened, and now we're here, and what's next.
It's just basically I was trying to think of doing something new or different. I mean, as we all strive to do, and it was just simple. Everyone's giving out beats, everyone's giving out verses, but no one was, or like everyone was getting features from other people, or random hooks from other people. And I was like, man, if these people could do it, I mean, we could do this. And I mean, like, we can, and it's of course it's gonna start out small, but the more people we get attached to it, it could grow into something else. It can grow into something big. Maybe we may see a HooX 10 in the future. I mean,
right,
who knows?
right.
But
Nice.
but and then throughout my music career, you would say I feel I'm better at hooks than writing verses. I can keep up with the best of them, but I feel my strong suit is more so the hooks, and I have so much fun writing hooks because the creativity is awesome. Like, there's no holding back. You can say something hella weird that would only make you and your best friend laugh, and then you record it over a beat, and next thing you know, everyone's gigging to it because that's how they and their best friend act and stuff like that. So I figured,
cool.
I make beats, but I didn't want to flood this whole thing, beats and hooks. I figured I'm always about networking, so I hit up my closest friends, say, hey, I need some beats. This is the idea. I wanted to do some hooks, and everyone I asked was no hesitation. Where do I send the beats to? There was a process. I listened to them, vibed out, ended up writing these 5 hooks. Well, I actually ended up writing like, I think 17 or like 15 total. And then I made when I started the contest, I said there was going to be 7 hooks instead of 5. I did a typo, and then that made me want to write 2 more. So long story short, which is too late, I made like 17 hooks. These were the first 5 that came out. The project had some rough ends, some struggles through it, but we made it through, and here we are.
And that was just like 5 months ago, right? When we did this,
Yeah,
like April or May. Yeah.
Yeah,
It was around the Barshin album time.
It was March. It was March.
Oh, was that early? But still, we're talking barely 6 months ago.
It was March, and I think like it was supposed to. When I started the contest, because I wanted to see. I always, like I said, I like networking, and a lot of the people from the barkeepers community, they're dope. They're dope ass artists. We got a lot of great talent, and instead of trying to spend money on artists that I probably can't afford ever, I just, let's keep it in house and grow together.
Yo.
So that's
idea.
That's basically it. It's like this. Even though this is my album, it's on my name and stuff like that, but this is just as much the community's album as well.
Amen.
And everyone is on it. So
that's dope.
So
HooX for life. Yeah. HooX for life.
Oh man, you're on point with the gifs in the comments. all the Captain Hook gifs.
They call me Ken Giffy Jr. in the streets. Really, the non-streets, obviously, but whatever you want to refer to as non-streets.
Internet streets.
Well, yeah, the internet streets. Now, when you say quotes, when you say I quote, it's I hook. Double hook. Yep. I quotes. I hooks.
That's what I'm saying. This week it's the hook keepers, not the barkeepers.
Exactly.
Everyone they rapping for hooks.
We'll do this at the end. At the end of this, let's wrap with. We'll see if Excerpt Beats made the charts with all of us, and let's choose one of the 5 songs to give to High Sunday for the Bars Kept Sunday on Sunday show, because you have a slot tomorrow night for promotion on the Sunday on Sunday show with whichever song you choose, X or the 4 of us or whoever. But let's make sure we pick a song and tell Sunday to play it.
Most definitely. It's a great segue to listen to the next song. This one is called Act Tough, produced by Excerpt Beats.
Killed it.
This one is hard as hell. Pause.
Killed it. muting.
Back up, only acting cold, trying to get they fans up. Fans up, out here playing roles, we can see they act tough. Speak on what you know, everything will catch up. Big facts. Back up, only acting cold, trying to get they fans up. Out here playing roles, we can see they act tough. Speak on what you know.
Sorry. My bad. This forgot to mention who's featured on it. People who are featured on this track: Blonju. Who on this track? Oh, myself. Sorry, I forgot. Blonju, myself, and Kanti. We're gonna run that back. All right, here we go. My bad. I won't stop it no more.
Back up, only acting cold, trying to get they fans up. Out here playing roles, we can see they act tough. Speak on what you know, everything will catch up. Big facts. Back up, only acting cold, trying to get they fans up. Out here playing roles, we can see they act tough. Speak on what you know, everything will catch up. For real, active. Y'all just active, cause you not me. Your vibe is ill and not wanting. Testosterone so exhausting. Y'all stay whining cause y'all salty. I enjoy like making offspring. What's important in this life? Putting you before the eye. All your aggressions, no surprise. And emotions upon the surprise and you falling. Look to the sky while you sit in the darkness. Watch how you talking, I'm not with the nonsense. Stop it. Dog quit, man, with your ball fist. Raging, madness, I think it's acting. That's why you slacking, don't know the basics, just pick up and go. Get a few praises that bigger be so. Think you're the greatest to end up exposed. Going downhill, but not on a road. Make sure you sit down before you explode. Go to the post, it's a natural stunt in your growth. Please relax a bit, still thinking you so hard. Whoa, pause, speed at 100, never slow. No, exit but go off, dope not so. Raw, stress and burn, or prep and learn, yo. Call. Back up, only acting cold, trying to get they fans up. Out here playing roles, we can see they act tough. Speak on what you know, everything will catch up. Big facts. Back up, only acting cold, trying to get they fans up. Out here playing roles, we can see they act tough. Speak on what you know, everything will catch up. For real.
You know I'm live, I've been digging this enterprise. They call me the inner wisdom. I think I'm the energizer. We give them what they've been missing. And system broken since Mayans. They pistol holding their science was different. Go with your bias. Catch up or be damned to fly with the bitter condition. I wasn't into this little trial, been a long time. Figuring which was the biggest liar. They buried entire histories, wishing we ain't inspired. I do the ritual, give them the bars habitual. Switching up every decibel, when the income's residual. Be pivotal, like every single moment be miserable is trying to call us back to the issues of which are critical. It's pitiful, these bitches got wishes to be the illest, but they ain't been saying shit since a million wanna kill us. I'm a beast, got a billion on flipping the greatest breed. Ain't no filler when I'm spitting no cadence without my reach. Sheesh.
Back up, only acting cold, trying to get they fans up. Out here playing roles, we can see they act tough. Speak on what you know, everything will catch up. Big facts. Back up, only acting cold, trying to get they fans up. Out here playing roles, we can see they act tough. Speak on what you know, everything will catch up. For real.
Back the fuck up off me to keep it real. Ain't too costly. Swear these haters so exhausting. I stay smiling cause I'm flossing. Had to big up on some boasting. I'm endorsing me and mine. Cause my thoughts they be divine. Paint a portrait every time. For the time the art if I sell it for profit. I'm finna put all the shit on the market. Fuck with a bunch, get caught in the optics. All shit, raw shit, that's what you call this. You can't hack it, still need playing the role. Do what I want, I don't do what I'm told. I don't get caught in the rigmarole. Climbing uphill, but I've been on the road. I got that shit that you feel in your soul. Do what you know, it's only natural to hunger for more. Keep it factual, you niggas are so fraud. Oh, Lord, keep it 100, that's the code. Law, run with no pause. Flow got no flaws. Lesson learned or blessing earned. No loss. Back
up, only acting cold, trying to get they fans up. Out here playing roles, we can see they act tough. Speak on what you know, everything will catch up. Big facts. Back up, only acting cold, trying to get they fans up. Out here playing roles, we can see they act tough. Speak on what you know, everything will catch up. For real.
Nice. that one came together pretty dope.
You want to tell the story of that song without saying any names?
Yeah, I say there's really nothing negative or anything like that. I say in the advertisement videos, we advertised that there was 5 producers. During the making of this, there were some issues that happened, and they got conversations were had, and choices were made, and I ended up having to remake some of these some beats to fill some slots. However, when it was first made, Blonju was the first person, as always. This guy's a machine. He's he sent his verse back really quick, and with the grace of God, we got Conti on the track. He was able to reach out to Conti, and Conti dropped the verse. And I was gonna have the song, as I was mixing the song, I was just gonna leave it there are 2 verses, but Conti's verse was speaking to me, and I don't know if you guys know my alter ego, Weird X. It's kind of like a play on Weird Al Yankovic. I'll take someone's song and flip it to a different style, topic, or whatever, and it'll sound identical with the flow, all that stuff. So, I was inspired enough, ended up writing a verse damn near identical to Conti's cadence.
Props to Conti for that cadence, man.
Yes. Shout out to Conti. That verse was fire. It's definitely a third verse. In my eyes, the dopest verse always goes last, in my opinion.
Between the beat, the flow that y'all bookend with me just kind of doing a medium. I felt like my verse kind of ended up being medium, but it sits nice in the middle. So, I love that joint. That's another timeless joint. Like, you got 5 timeless joints on this record. I had a lot of fun writing that to the original beat, and it sits amazing on that beat.
Yeah, I like this one. I think it's like it's the hardest one, pause. And I just wanted to piggyback on what you said about, the best verse being last. Now we know in future projects, if your verse end up being last on HooX, that means yours is the best. If your verse ain't the last one on that song, then he didn't really think yours was the best.
That's right. Now you already got that that thought in my head now. So now I'm like, oh shoot.
No, man. When I grew up listening to songs, listening to the music, or even when I first started rapping, it's like it always seemed like the best person went last. However, there are some times where I say, me being a producer now and realizing sometimes the best verse doesn't always have to go last. Sometimes there's what's that called? There's just the way things flow better. It's like I say on Are You With Me? I do think Strange Truth's verse was the best on that one.
Right.
However,
right. Wasn't that interesting?
It's like,
because we were just talking about
this. However, Rook's verse, if I'm not mistaken, I think he only sent me 12 bars instead of the full 16. So I had to actually cut that, and when I put it first, it just did, like, the song together just didn't sound right. So when I put it to the middle, did a little changing of the beat on on his last 4, it kind of just made it seem flawless, like you didn't realize it was not a 16.
I didn't know that till you just said it.
He had a couple of cadences, and now we're switching back to the previous song, but that's interesting because I know he rapped really fast at times, but the verse did not feel short to me. Like, there was a lot, but that's because he said a lot and was able to kind of be emotional and chopper at the same time, which is hard to do.
Yeah,
you hear a lot of chopper verses and they're just filler, and he really said a lot. But back to Act Tough, man. Jerome, you're right. It's a hard ass joint. Like, it's just one of those joints you could rock in the car and like get like, if you're going to work out or play basketball or whatever people do to be athletic. Like, that's the type of joint I'd be rocking before I ball.
what's that called? A little funny side note backstory. Conti hit me up. He didn't like. He kind of felt some type of way about because after I did my verse and it was sound just like his, and sent it back to him. he
Yeah,
felt some
say
type
it.
of way, and he hit me up. You know, it was like, hey, not like in a like we're gonna fight manner, but it was more like, hey, are
Right.
you trying to say something? Are you throwing shade or what is up with this?
I
I just
was
explained.
backstage mediating that shit because I love both of you so much, and like I work with both of you a ton. You know, he's an anomaly, man. He's so versatile, and I'm glad we're here. I'm glad, you know, he was able to see the respect, the weird X shit. You know, I explained a lot of that. I was
Yeah,
giving backstories on both of you because I knew it wasn't no disrespect intended, and you're a humble, kind person. So is he, but you're both fucking gods when it comes to making music. So, um, man, I'm glad you share that. Like, you know, it's not everything's ever perfect. You know, it's like making music, bearing your soul to the world and sharing that with people is a process. And like,
yeah.
I don't know, we meet in the middle, we connect, we make shit and keep it moving because that's the medicine. So
It's like what's
grateful
that called?
for
I
those
think
relationships.
the first person in the community that I weird X'd was it Jen?
Oh,
Jen and
nice.
I were working with actually the other producer was supposed to be on this project. He sent
Uh-huh.
Jen and I both a beat, and Jen sent me a version of it, and I heard it and flipped it and made it about food. I think I ended up doing a barkeeper's joint with that verse, but I sent it to Jen. You know, I was like, no disrespect, but your verse was like that. I thought your verse was that fire. I had to mimic it somehow. You know, I had to imprint that style in my memory bank, so that way when I hit the pen, I can tap into that. You know, that's
The,
pretty much what I do it for. It's like I create. I hear people's music, and the more I like it, I think of it as a template. It's like, okay, what are they doing? What do they do that I don't do? Oh, okay.
X,
This, and then
it's
now
so
next song I have a little bit of all these things. Eventually creates my sound.
it's a supreme talent, you know, like I think there's a line between like biting and then respect. Like Weird Al is a great musician. Like I know some people might think I'm crazy for saying that, but like Weird Al is super dope. And
Yeah,
what you do from a rap standpoint, a hip hop standpoint is very similar. And when people get to know you and know like what you're capable of on your own too, because it's not like you don't write an infinite amount
yeah,
of your own original melodies and make beats, and you're a musician. So I look at that as a hidden talent and extra talent. And like when Conti gets to know you more, and that's why we're here, and that's why that song came out, because you know Conti could see the respect. And you know I don't want to speak for him entirely, but he knows how dope this is, and that is a
yeah.
side talent and a respect to him, that you're able to do that. And you know I'm sure you'll do it again. You've definitely weird X me, and it blows my mind. Like I'm just like, I didn't know anybody could do that with
Another
my shit.
person I
So
did what is it one of it was one of I heard I wasn't gonna enter a barkeeper's week one week, and I heard royalties verse, and then
oh
I ended up
wow,
flipping his, and then I sent it to him, and he sent me a video back. He was surprised. He's like man, how'd you do that? That shit was dope.
super dope, man.
So it's like, yeah, everyone, it's like so far, like I know how it can be. I understand how it could be taken the wrong way, and I'm well
especially in
aware
hip
of.
hop. Especially in hip hop,
Yes,
like
yes,
biting
exactly.
is like that's a no no.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
that's where Conti was coming from originally. You could understand that side of him. Like,
Hmm.
what are are you sure?
It's like it's
I
like
understand.
it's like there's a fine line between genius and insanity. There's a fine line between respect and biting,
Yeah,
or
yeah,
remaking and biting.
yeah,
People was hating on Weird Al for the longest, but then
sure.
he ended up winning Grammys and all that. So,
Mm-hmm.
and
Good
it ain't
point,
easy.
Rome.
It ain't easy to do either. I remember when I very first met you, and you used to play me like you used to do like all these weed songs. You would take like whatever was popping, like G Unit, fucking
and make a weed song out of it.
Mike Jones, and just turn it into a weed song.
Mike Jones.
Back then we didn't want it. Then I smoked. Now I'm all on it.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, that shit used to have us cracking up. Back when I used to smoke weed, we used to just be hot boxing and listening to those songs.
To the Weird X weed songs. That's classic.
You might have to re-release those though.
Yeah, I love hearing Rome talk about the past like that.
Yeah, definitely. My voice sounds so much different. That's for another show. That's for another show.
Yeah.
All right, what's next? You get talk about the fourth song. Set it up and play it, and let's go. Let's keep it moving.
Yeah, this next song is called "Be Great." We'll discuss more about it once we play it. It's produced by my cousin Rebel Beats 209, and it's featuring myself and Rebel Beats 209.
Dope. Let's go.
Bam.
This gives you a feeling of power.
Rebel Beats.
Let's go. Lyrical winning if they can do invincible way to waiting. You wicked for the sticky. I get it twisted. I'm with the tip of the blanket, the billion, and flick it, hit it, get high, quickly hit it again. I'm out of sight, out of mind. Flip these lines, you catch beats like a fly on a mind. Ladies trying, chill out the drip of a dime. I'm an assassin, baby, ripping bitches, acting crazy. They bragging, but rapping lazy. Defensively cannot fake me now. The true words with burn herb. I'm serving fools, know who heard it. Bringing a hearse with every verse on my murder. And I murder first, and I'm leaving the scene with closed curtains. I'm murdered. You gon' get this work, I'm loaded. A locomotive, unstoppable with a purpose. And locomotives for dropping it out of the sky. Stupid, putting you fly, proving you hiding, putting blinders over eyes, trying to lie to us. If we can see you do it, you foolish. Putting bullets, the truth in the trigger, me about to pull it. At your tulips, asking how does he do this? I would have spent like a river load to spin the lyrics, become fluid. My Bruce Lee, do calm a beat, so skill set athlete, though I'm a master of G. Cool. Flow, Lord, I lean over far, I'm about to go, but while I'm here, I'm knocking down, overcoming these obstacles. We relay. Think about a little escape. To the moon back, baby, like I do rap. You could be about a relay. We still wait. See it to the real estate. We about it like a heavyweight champ. Ali, gotta hit you with the real be great. We relay. Think about a little escape. To the moon back, baby, like I do rap. You could be about a relay. We still wait. See it to the real estate. We about it like a heavyweight champ. Ali, gotta hit you with the real be great.
Up and down like a roller coaster, me exert in the back and we smoking dojo. We ain't gonna stop till the blunt is over. We start out young, but now we older. I'm great, tough steak. Slap you with the hand of fakes. Superman still this man no break. Eat my last meal and gain no weight. Stuck with no competition. Taking out ops with no opposition. Think I give a shit when I'm off the pistol. And live this life that I was given. I know the streets and I know the prison. I'd rather be free and that's a given. I lost many times and now I'm winning. Taking out ops in the competition. We relay. Smoking on a pound of cake. From the moon back, this is how we do rap. You can be about it relay. We still waiting. See it to the real estate. We about it like heavyweight champ. Ali gotta hit you with the real be great.
We relay. Think about a little escape. To the moon back, baby, like I do rap. You can be about a relay. We still wait. Get to the real estate. We about it like a heavyweight champ. Ali gotta hit you with the real be great. We relay. Think about a little escape. To the moon back, baby, like I do rap. You could be about a relay. We still wait. See it to the real estate. We about it like a heavyweight champ. Ali gotta hit you with the real be great.
Yep. Be great, everybody. That's not
I feel like giving you a standing ovation because you sent me that beat and wanted me to get on this song, and I was like, I do not like this, and like you made me love it, and like I just now I love it as much as I ever have. Like your cousin came through really strong, like but I wrote the hook, right? I wrote the hook to this.
Yep.
So I got to be a part of a song that you like really pushed on me, and like you hit a grand slam with it, or a 3-run homer. I don't want to sound like I'm pandering to my friends, but you killed this, bro. That's a seasoned melody writing for the verse, like those chopper verses. And you made my hook sound 100 times better than if I had delivered it on this. So I'm honored that I'm in the background on that. So, you debuted on the charts at 184. You're on the charts right now.
Nice.
Excerpt Beats on the charts. We are chilling in the top 200. 184 debut right now.
Let's go.
Wait. Where is it? There it is. So you can see yourself. Who did that art? How did we get that album art?
I don't know. I forgot.
I don't know either. Some dope shit. Some dope shit. Dope shit.
Beautiful artwork done by Blonde Jew.
Ooh. I'm not claiming that. 3 5-star reviews already. You got 3 5-star reviews. Man,
Nice.
that is dope. We are on the charts right now, fellas.
How'd you come up with that font? Yeah, I know. You want to tell a brief version of the story of how we fucking argued for like 3 days over the font?
Listen, but hey, we're all font masters. Like, the Bartian album got nothing on it because we argued about font for 3 weeks. Like, there's nothing written on the Bartian cover because of that. And we did the same thing with this. Like, I love how we can do everything except decide on font. Like, all of us. That font is the biggest argument between me and like the 20 people I work with. It's crazy.
Font can break up the Wu-Tang Clan.
Exactly. Font almost destroyed the Martians before they. No, I'm kidding, but we were serious. Like, we've been yelling about fonts all year. That's great. We need a font master.
I got a story about this song.
Go for it.
What I like most about this song, especially even it's fitting with the title being Be Great, is that I've known you and Rebel Beats for a long ass time, and knowing how y'all rap then and how y'all rap now, it's still y'all, but this is like in your prime, like Super Saiyan to the utmost. This is like the highest evolution of both of y'all. It makes me hella proud knowing how both of y'all used to be and how y'all, even the beats, like, man, Rebel Beats, it still got his sound to it, but it's like the best version of him. His verse, like the best version of him. This reminds me of when I first met y'all, like how y'all used to rap back then. Like,
Yep.
Like way better though. Like, I remember first hearing you chop and rap hella fast. That shit was like hella intimidating to me, and I was like, damn, I will never ever try to rap like him on the same song with him ever. I will always do the opposite and just rap slow. And yeah, I'm proud of this song. This is like, to me, this song in itself is like 15 years in the making.
Yeah, I say this one is pretty dope, and it's crazy because out of the beats that I chose to write to, this one ended up being last on the list, and I like, for some reason I heard Blonde Jew on it, so I sent him the beat, and it got put in. I told him it was back burner. Don't even work. Just listen to it. Come up with something.
Don't ever tell me back burner.
Yeah, I know. I've learned the hard way. You live in your life,
yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
But then I ended up sending it back to him again, like, hey, what's good with this? You gonna do a hook? And he told me, like, nah, I'm not gonna. It's cool. I was like respect. It's cool, understandable. So I sat on it for a while. I was listening. I'm like, man, what am I gonna do? And then I was like, you know what? If he ain't gonna rap on it, maybe he can at least write it. He don't even have to do a reference track. Just give me the lyrics. I can, I can piece it together. I'm pretty decent at that. He did. I say within like a day. Like I said, he's a monster when it comes to writing. He did in a day. He was like, I got it. Boom. Right. But he never sent me the lyrics. and he
No,
ain't never shit. And then it wasn't.
I thought I
it
did
wasn't
send you
until
a
like
reference track.
no, you did, but
Oh,
it was after like a month later.
Sorry,
The reference track, the reference
Was
track,
me
you were.
standing
I think
at-
you were outside
yeah.
you were somewhere.
Yeah.
I don't think you were home though. You were outside.
Oh,
You had
that's
someone record
Smoothie
you.
King. Yeah. I ran into a guy I knew, and he recorded me in the parking lot of Smoothie King, giving you the cadence.
And then
and you're right. It was a month after I wrote it. You're right. Like I wrote it, told you I wrote it, and then didn't do any. And yeah. And then you finally one weekend were like, man, just give me the lyrics and the cadence. I was like, okay.
I say, and also another funny thing is when you sent it, it like came at like the perfect pause. It arrived at the perfect time. Yeah. It arrived at the perfect time because I had just got vocals back from other artists or or whatnot, so it kind of just transitioned well.
I can't believe how good the song is.
With the amount of hate that the song got, if you want to call it hate, with the amount of hate the song got, it ended up being doper than I expected.
So dope.
All right, moving on to the fifth and final song. This one is produced.
Another great one.
This one's called "Don't Bother Me," and that is not produced by me. See, you got a better production. I would have had this stuff ready. Bam. This one's produced by Jerome Duffy, and it is featuring Conti, Euphonic Aspect, Eyes Low, and Mr. Stock Always Rising.
Yeah. Let's go. Don't bother me. This is the definition of don't bother me right here.
Don't bother me. Sitting here alone, doobies to the dome. I think Kush is my cologne. It's ringing off the hook, but I ain't answering my phone. They giving salty looks, cause I'm a master on the stove. Got that home cooking, they be serving island mode. Damn, I'm in my zone. Flow be so cold, had you chattering your bones. So much cattle getting cloned, it's mystery beef. Saying shit over the phone, they wouldn't say in the streets, but ain't it a treat to practice everything that you preach? New taming the beast, unleashed since the day I could speak. Inhaling the key for my peak, still waiting to see. They try to tell me that my goals are unattainable feats. The fact you think your opinion matters amazing to me. You see, the thing about fate is inescapable. G, just wait and you see. As a matter of fact, I'm raising my feet. You hate what you see, but honestly, it don't bother me.
Sitting here alone.
Oh, okay. My bad. That's on me. Internet on my end is messing up.
You can run it back because Conti just popped up. Anyway.
I know.
Go ahead and run it back, man.
Yo, what's good, fam?
Yeah. Literally, your verse was playing right now.
Yep.
I caught it right at the end, yo.
We're starting over.
How much did I miss?
We've been live almost an hour, but we're so glad you're here. Better late than never.
Mm-hmm. I'm out here in these streets.
Don't bother me. Sitting here alone.
Oh, come on. Sorry for the technical difficulties. Let's go. Let's one more time. Third time's a charm. Or so they say.
Don't bother me. Sitting here alone. Doobies to the dome. I think Kush is my cologne.
Come on, my guy.
So
it's ringing off the hook, but I ain't answering my phone. They giving salty looks, cause I'm a master on the stove. Got that home cooking, they be serving island mode. Damn, I'm in my zone. Flow be so cold, had you chattering your bones. So much cattle getting cloned, it's mystery beef. Saying shit over the phone they wouldn't say in the streets, but ain't it a treat to practice everything that you preach? New taming the beast, unleashed since the day I could speak. Inhaling the key for my peak, still waiting to see. They try to tell me that my goals are unattainable feats. The fact you think your opinion matters amazing to me. You see, the thing about fate is inescapable, G. Just wait and you see. As a matter of fact, I'm raising my feet. You hate what you see, but honestly, it don't bother me.
Sitting here alone, probably meditating on my own harmony, relaxing, staying in my zone. Don't bother me, don't bother me, don't. I will be sitting here alone, probably meditating on my own harmony, relaxing, staying in my zone. Don't bother me, don't bother me, don't.
For real, you piece of shit. Just leave me alone. Sorry. This is annoying. More technical difficulties. Okay. Come on. We getting signal. Alright, we're gonna fourth time it is.
Don't bother me.
Sitting here alone, doobies to the dome. I think Kush is my cologne. It's ringing off the hook, but I ain't answering my phone. They giving salty looks, cause I'm a master on the stove. Got that home cooking, they be serving island mode. Damn, I'm in my zone. Flow be so cold, had you chattering your bones. So much cattle getting cloned, it's mystery beef. Saying shit over the phone they wouldn't say in the streets, but ain't it a treat to practice everything that you preach? New taming the beast, unleashed since the day I could speak. Inhaling the key for my peak, still waiting to see. They try to tell me that my goals are unattainable feats. The fact you think your opinion matters amazing to me. You see, the thing about fate is inescapable, G. Just wait and you see. As a matter of fact, I'm raising my feet. You hate what you see, but honestly, it don't bother me.
Sitting here alone, probably meditating on my own harmony, relaxing, staying in my zone. Don't bother me, don't bother me, don't. I will be sitting here alone, probably meditating on my own harmony, relaxing, staying in my zone. Don't bother me, don't bother me, don't bother me.
Solitary figure on the moonlit promenade, ripple of the truth, couple swigs at a Molotov. And honeycombed, only opens his poetry flowing in a puff of smoke. Bothering the father, the problem's a double, don't run it home. I need a scent of my chakra. The fat lady singing ain't even entered the opera. Karmic cleanse, sage scent in my sock drawer. Couple cats, notepad, blessed with a locked door. 4-7 bars, prayed on a beat. Laid claim to forsaken, slang in my speech. When the echo chamber range, giving radiant heat. Whole gang is estranged, and that gang is a me.
I will be sitting here alone, probably meditating on my own harmony, relaxing, staying in my zone. Don't bother me, don't bother me, don't. I will be sitting here alone, probably meditating on my own harmony, relaxing, staying in my zone. Don't bother me, don't bother me, don't bother me.
For real, you piece of shit, just leave me alone. Don't knock up on my door no more. No calling my phone on tour. At least I should be. No bleach rent floor seats, no meet and greets and awards. No need for the glory. I'm on 10 and I can't slow now. 4K when I pose, wow. Richmond grew me, here I am. We posted 10 toes down. Punching both of your ears, now how do them bows sound? Sample scratch right off the vinyl, tempos get slowed down. Now get some mixing, bro. Blunts burn with a Vixen hole. Hot box in the limousine, looking fly as I sit and smoke. Grab the fly and unzips. All it took for your bits to choke. This is me just going easy. Please don't hang up on my quotes. Don't bother me. Need a verse, go pay the finder's fee. Rappers usually get cold feet when they realize it's me up on the song with them, knowing that logo provide the heat. Fuck you, I got somewhere to be. Y'all know
I will be sitting here alone, probably meditating on my own harmony, relaxing, staying in my zone. Don't bother me, don't bother me, don't. I will be sitting here alone, probably meditating on my own. Harmony, relaxing, staying in my zone. Don't bother me. Don't bother me, don't bother me.
I remember back in the days when I was stressed out. Now I'm stressing, moving with more faith and less doubt. Didn't follow the normal path, but I took the best route. To view what lies in front of me, then on to the next. Seeking inner peace, I'm unbothered by the challenge. I'm already a success, no more meals for me to scavenge. I told them I was fed up, they told me keep your head up. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'm 11, cause now my bread up. No more living in the past, when the future's been awaiting. See, less time reminiscing gives you more for vindicating. Give my presence to the present, so what I've been indicating is my story is timeless. You see the history we're making, you might want what I have, but you don't have what I need. And I'm at a point in life, that's all that really matters to me. Cause I'll accept the journey wherever it happens to lead. But you can tie me to where I'm actually free.
I will be sitting here alone, probably meditating on my own. Harmony, relaxing, staying in my zone. Don't bother me, don't bother me, don't. I will be sitting here alone, probably meditating on my own. Harmony, relaxing, staying in my zone. Don't bother me. Don't bother me, don't bother me.
Don't Bother Me, produced by Jerome Duffy, featuring Conti, Euphonic Aspect, Eyes Low, Stock Always Rising. I would say we got 4 out of the 6 people on that song. Let's start with Jerome. What was going on when you made that beat? Or was it just one of the next beat you made for that day?
Yeah, man. This is one of those beats where I literally spent like maybe 10, 15 minutes on it, and I thought it was crap. So then I was like, man, I'm just going to make something else. And then when you hit us up about beats, I was going through beats, and I was like, damn, this beat is raw. What the hell? Why did I think this was crap? And yeah, that's it.
Yep.
I say
that happens too often, but
yes,
we're cool with it.
And I say there's also a lot of beats that I make, but when I don't think they're good. But when I send them to you guys pick and choose those ones. Like, man, this one's hella raw.
Actually, shit, we can all say that. I can say the same thing. I think I send you guys some garbage, then you rap on it or sing on it, and I'm like, oh, that's the fire. So we all just, yes, I corroborate this narrative.
I say when I got the beat, it literally spoke to me. It would just like it just had that "Don't Bother Me" vibe to it. It's like you're just in solitude. I pictured you making the beat. It was just you in a dark room, with your drum machine and your computer, your laptop. You made the beat. You send it my way, and I'm just sitting here like, okay, what was he doing? If he was in a dark room, okay, well, don't bother me. And sitting there trying to figure out how to say it, and it was just like, just go with the regular low tone. Don't bother me. Don't bother me.
I thought the complete opposite when I heard it, dog. I said, this shit is fire. Like, as soon as I heard it. Nice. Complete opposite for me, bro.
I mean, that hook cadence is super catchy, no matter how simple and like, that's just a great song. All 5 songs on this record are superbly raw and yet catchy. Like, that's so hard to do, Exert. You really, you reeled it in for us, man. This was easy.
I think you, at the time when you wrote this hook, you were taking the Buddhism classes too, right?
Yeah.
Because I feel like when I heard this, that you were like directly inspired by what we was learning in class too.
Yeah.
That's dope.
Yeah.
Buddhism.
Yeah, it was just in a calm state of mind, and like the beat is just one you can listen to over and over and over. And
that piano riff is crazy, dog.
Mm-hmm.
That's what got me. I'm not gonna hold that piano speaking to me, yo. That was too tough.
Yo, that's slow too, Rome, for your tempo wise. That what is that, like 78? Is it in the 70s? Do you know?
I think it's like 80 maybe.
Okay. Because I know 85 is a sweet spot, but like that, I love that vibe, man. Like, honestly, it was a little slow for me. I wanted to get on there, but I felt like I would try to do too much. So I kept, you know, I didn't want to annoy anybody. So I'm really proud of how that came out. I think Islo killed it as well. Stock did a great job being demonstrative with the message at the end and strong with the tone and the bars. Like, I thought just very fluid all the way through and a great way to end the record.
Yeah, speaking on the Islo verse,
I like how Conti came on here in the beginning. Yeah, I like how Conti came in the beginning, and I was like, you know how as MCs we kind of like size each other up when we listen to somebody dope, and we, I don't, maybe it's just me because I got hella ego about my rap, but I be like sizing myself up against other MCs, and I be trying to find like little chinks in their armor, and I was like, maybe Conti can't rap slow though. He can rap slow too.
I was like, man. He's like the best chopper rapper and the best slow rapper at the same time.
I was like, yeah, he could.
It's hard for me to rap slow though. Yeah, I'm not. That is a challenge for me, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I be having that beat dictated my verse. It wasn't even about what I wanted to do. You know what I mean?
Nice.
Them pianos was just carrying me through, bro.
Yeah, well, that's almost what I would say for me too, because I tend to go a little bit quicker with the cadence as well. So this was one that it costed me a little bit more to kind of slow it down, but like I was in a place when I heard this beat. I was right in the beginning of making my album, my project, right? And I just took a break, kind of. But if you've heard any of my songs on that, it's a very similar kind of tone of that. Don't bother me, like I'm in that good place for me. Like you all can leave me alone. So I was in that kind of place, but the beat was much slower. So I was like, all right, let's see what we can do with this. And then I did not hear Islo's verse or Euphonics verse until after I knew they were on the track. And then I went and looked for what they had submitted. But I remember I heard Conti's, because Conti and I had posted ours within like 24 hours of each other. And I remember I saw his and I went, oh, shit. Oh, okay. Well, maybe I'm not going to get on this record. But, if that's the competition I'm up against, because it was super, super dope what he did with it. But no, I was super pleased and appreciative to be a part of it, and super impressed with the work that everybody else did as well, as usual.
I wasn't even expecting so many people to be on it. I was pleasantly surprised. I was like, damn, it was me. Then what? I think Euphonic comes second, right?
Yeah.
Euphonic, man, that shit was dope because I wasn't catching everybody's submissions, so I heard almost everybody's late, except like maybe I think I heard everybody's like way like after the fact. And I was just like, oh shit. Nah, for real, that shit's dope.
I think I heard Conti's verse stuck, and I backed off. I was like, I can't. There's no way I could do what Conti did, like too good. So I stepped away.
Y'all made me want to rap on it too, but it was already like hella people on it.
Yeah. Yeah. Say this one was probably, I say, out of the 5, this is one that I actually wanted to, do a verse to, but we ended up getting necessary. We got plenty of people jumping on it, so I was like, okay, because it's like we mentioned in the chat, during this whole process, like if we don't get many entries, we're gonna have to fill the slots. It's gonna be made either way, but we got plenty of people. And this one, I like everything was cool, and I got everyone's vocals, and it's like man, do I do a remix? Do I do this? I was like, nah, fuck it, I'm just gonna do a long ass song. So like, this song, it just like the way everyone's verses was, it just like the way everyone spit their verse, it told me where to place it. Like Conti's verse just that sounded like the beginning of the song. Like it set the tone. Literally, this first bar, sitting here alone.
Nice entendre.
So I mean,
yeah.
and
I got a question for you, Excerpt Beats. How would you rate the overall success of this whole project in terms of what you set out to do and how it came out?
I give it like honestly, I'd say a strong 10 out of 10, man. I'm very happy. I'm very happy with the way it came out. You know, with all the struggle that happened, in it, and to all the the insecurity of man, not many people know me from Barkeepers. No one's gonna hop on. Not many artists are gonna see it. Yada yada yada. Are these hooks even dope? Can they be so? You know, just the artist stuff that we go through, and got reassurance, and we put it out. And started the contest up, or whatever you want to call it. The fishing for networking, fishing for collaborations, and
through the hooks out there. And
yep, through the hooks out there, and you guys
reeled them in.
You guys did your thing. Like every song is smooth. Like every song is it's perfect. Beats.
I want to commend you just for the bravery that takes to just hold a contest like that, because I thought about doing contests, but I was like too afraid that nobody would even participate. So I give you props for that.
Yeah, I mean, like I've done a couple contests before, like back in 2011, 2012, and I think in like 2013. They were on YouTube though, when YouTube was doing a bunch of contests. The first one, because I was entering a lot of contests at that time, because I needed beats, and a lot of the prizes were free beats.
Anno Domini. And
Yep.
Speaking of Anno, Islo dropped a record 2 days ago, produced entirely by Anno Domini. So, I definitely see what we're doing as a more intimate version of some of those larger beat factories, and we're inspired by those guys, because I was doing the same thing. I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, you
go ahead. You were doing contests at that time.
Yeah, I was entering contests at that time, and I figured, man, I could do this. I make beats. I offer 10 beats to the first place, and I think it was like 7 to second, and then 5 to third, or something like that. I did it by myself, and I got maybe like 10 entries out of the 400 subscribers I had on YouTube.
Oh, dope.
And
that's pretty good.
That was pretty good. And then I did try to do some themed ones. Like there was one, it was like April Fool's Day. I think I kind of played myself on that one. People thought it was just a joke or whatnot, because I hosted
April Fool's.
Yeah, I hosted a contest on April Fool's.
They thought you was trolling them, yo.
Oh man, that's not a bad idea. Release an album on April Fool's Day.
I mean,
it's just like
and then
20 minutes of silence.
It's like I did. I mean, like I made the beat.
This shit gonna go platinum.
Seriously, I just Bison and MCP released Nothing a couple of weeks ago on Friday. We could put out an album and it's actually nothing. Like, that would be hilarious. We're doing that one day, so sorry.
No,
I'm gonna put like one bar at like the 13-minute marker.
I mean, it's like
to be like that fucking. Go ahead, my bad. Go ahead.
Sorry.
It was a 16-bar, verse competition, and I even I played the beat, and then I even dropped the first like a verse to show like I'm even entering my own contest, or what have you. And that one got like maybe like two entries. Like I ended up shooting like a couple beats to them for entering, but there wasn't even a third place. Like, so. And then I hooked up with started working with Semi-Mato. We tried a couple contests as well. He makes beats, and he mixes, and he has a couple of other dope artists that he gets hooks from, and he was offering that. And I think the last contest I did, I was offering one of my old mics. It wasn't a blue mic, but it was something similar to this. And even with that, only like 5 to 6 entries, So it's like what the. It's like I don't know what to offer. So it's like I stopped doing contests for a while.
I think you gotta offer money and fame.
Yeah.
If you put money in there, like people would do it for money or for fame. Like if you was somebody famous and you know, and they was gonna be able to latch on to you, then maybe that would work.
I say, I mean, but then now, like
$25.
Yeah, true. I mean, but like even now, like Anno Domini and Legion Beats and all them, they're offering like for $35, like 200 beats, 300 beats, like hella. Like, how do you compete with that?
Jesus fucking Christ!
And the beats are fucking dope. You know, I mean, like it's not like they're whack beats.
Well, I gotta say, like stylistically though, guys, like everybody brings something to the table. Like I don't disagree. Their shit's good. Like I would use an Anno Domini beat still in the present or the eternal moment. But like everybody's got. If you believe in what you're doing, like and the magnetism doesn't necessarily need to be as large in a quantitative sense, but like equal in nature, different in degree. Like you've believed in this, and like we believe in you. So that's why HooX is on the charts right now. Like, you know, we might not blow up the charts. We're not going to sit on, you know, the #1 spot for 2 weeks like Pony did. But, you know, they, you know, shout out Pony, shout out Heru, shout out the Barshan, shout out everybody in the community that is just doing what we love and believing in ourselves. So like, you know, we're not going to have platforms like those guys if we don't repeat the task over and over. And we love doing it. So it's an easy task to repeat, you know, like that we'll refine certain aspects. Like every release will be different. Every song will be different. But like, we love the process so much. So, I mean, I believe in you guys. Like I believe in myself, and y'all help me to really like step into my own, you know, shoes. I believed in myself probably overly naively for a long time. So I've kind of been humbled and then stepped back into like, you know, maximizing the efficiency of whatever talent I may have. So I'm just grateful to be seen and participate and continue the process. So we're gonna be doing this again, whether it's HooX 2, whether it's, you know, the next Barshan record, you know, whether it's Alien Face, whatever happens. Like, you know, my next record is not mine, it's ours. You know, everything I do is gonna be ours.
Hell yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The camaraderie is unmatched, dog, in this community. I love that shit.
For real.
I be playing. So look, I drive Lyft and shit, y'all, and I be playing everybody's shit. Like I got a whole playlist of just, you know what I'm saying, everybody's shit, right? Random followers you getting that you never heard of from Bubba Fuck. It's probably from, I be putting us on, dog. Like last night I played the Boston tape.
Nice.
This dude I got a dude trying to play guitar for us, bro. Like he's like
awesome.
Nice.
Yeah, man. So like I'm only saying that to say, like, you know, like you were saying, just to add on, like, you know what I mean, we love doing this shit. I sit and I listen to all our shit. I barely even listen to other music now. Dog.
Me too.
Same.
Everybody in the community, there's so much shit, so many different types of artists.
There's so much talent. Like there's so much talent.
So much. I love that shit, bro. I big up everybody. I talk about y'all like we live 2 blocks from each other, dog.
Exactly.
Like real shit.
Well, that's keeping opportunity near through endless effort is what you're doing there.
Trying to, dog.
Yeah.
For my namesake, I got to. Fucking.
Let's see.
I was about to say.
Go ahead.
I was about to ask. I know there's a lot of people in the chat. I still don't know everybody that's on HooX, like other than everybody in this room. So I know why we got Euphonic, Oslo. Who am I missing? That's like not here right now.
My cousin Rebel Beats. Semi Motto.
Yeah. I gotta make sure I follow everybody. I don't think I follow
Strange
everybody.
Truth.
Yeah, Strange Truth and Rook.
Yeah, Strange Truth and Rook.
And Rook.
Hell yeah, man.
Yeah,
How many
that's everyone.
I know I got here late.
Still number 184 after an update. That is really interesting. That never happens. To hold steady.
Yeah, I'm honestly I'm surprised because I mean, like, I had no, like like I mentioned before briefly, you know, like with all the struggle and stuff that was going on with this album, it ended up being like at one point in time it was just going to be dropped as singles, and I was just going to, you know, just
So X, when you
yeah.
I'm so glad when you came back and wanted to do this again. Like, I know, and I told you that originally when you were like, I don't know about this, we're gonna just drop singles. That's when I poached, you know, HooX to the beat that I gave you. Like, that's when I poached. I was like, I was in poach mode at that point. You know, and I shouldn't have, but I was kind of like playing both sides of the fence with you to give you that, you know, to come back around, and you did, and you know, it's totally worth it. Like, it's better than I imagined in terms of the 5 songs, the flow, the mix, the master. Like, it's raw as fuck and it's catchy as fuck. Like, I'm gonna keep saying that.
Yeah. I was in the chat too, like trying to encourage you to keep it as a whole album. I wanted this shit to happen so bad. I was like, man, you was trying to give up on it. I was like, man,
I know
this shit happen.
Hey, that's why you.
I was.
You was trying to rush it. That's why, like, when the conditions, that's, you know,
I was trying to stick to deadlines.
Right.
I was trying to stick to deadlines.
Yeah,
That's what it was.
You can't do that.
Man, can't do that. I was just in a meeting with Devourer just right before this, and we both agreed if anything that us as independent artists got, we got time, bro.
Right.
That's all we got. Like, we ain't gotta rush nothing.
Yeah.
Right.
When the condition, you know about Buddhism too now. When the conditions is right, things will manifest.
Mm-hmm.
If you try to force it when the conditions ain't there, then obviously it ain't meant to be. It ain't gonna happen yet.
Preach.
Yeah, man. I changed my my profile cover on my social media platforms to a different one. Took off this HooX logo. Like, seriously, I was done with it.
We know.
I was like, I'm cool.
You're the man.
But then it's just like, I don't know what happened. Maybe one day I came outside and smoked, and I finally had time to listen to stuff. Finally had time to listen to stuff, and I actually sat back and listened. I was like, man, these songs are fucking dope. Like we putting this together. We're gonna drop it. Just got my distro kit set up. We're gonna see how this works.
So proud of you, bro. This is it's the honor.
So what's next with HooX? Is there a HooX 2 coming out?
Yes, but I say for everyone it'd be new HooX. For me, I had to do some rearranging and stuff. But there, with this success of this one, there'll be definitely be a HooX part 2. And as I mentioned earlier, I wrote 17 hooks. So we still one of them was, I think, like two of them were taken by Blonju.
2? What was the other one I took?
Dr. Dre Jew.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you mean because I made a song with Cut, not with your hook? Is that what you're saying?
Because I guess he forgot he made the song with Cut, and when he sent beats, he sent that beat, and that was one that I chose.
Simultaneous. My bad. That might have been a simultaneous. We created the song when the beat tag went out. You know, it was last summer.
Yeah.
I'm gonna rap on the next one for sure though, because after hearing this, like, I'm hella mad I didn't rap on it.
we were talking about that in the beginning.
Yeah, because X and I came in here early. We were here like 10 minutes before 11:30, and that was the first thing I said. I was like, Rome's not on this album. He's only got a beat. Like, we were like, fuck, what were we doing? We should have made sure there was a Rome verse on here.
But I say, in my defense, we pretty much did all 3 parts, because it was supposed to be originally, HooX part 1, part 2, and part 3. It was supposed to be like a haiku. The first has 5 tracks.
Right, the 5-7-5.
The second one has 7. Third one has 5.
Well, I'll say this: I'll throw some more beats in the pot. Like, if you want to write a few more hooks, like, I'll definitely help and drop another verse or 2. I love doing this, so as many forms as we can manifest it. And you're awesome. It makes it so easy when you get a good vibe and write a dope hook. It's so easy to just vibe out and fucking have fun. Like that's my favorite type of thing to do. So thank you.
Also, I think at the rate that we're all fucking leveling up and we're always sparring with each other, just in the 6 months we already leveled up, and we already hella doper in 6 months.
Yeah, me too. That's how I feel about my verses. I'm like, damn, I should have rewrote those verses.
It's like if you think about it, just this year alone, like how many projects we've all been on collectively or, individually.
Yo, we're keep it going. Conti. So speaking of that, let's start winding it down too. So I'm gonna watch the charts all night. I'll be in the chat giving you guys the updates on the charts. Next Friday, October the 13th, Friday the 13th, Conti, our man right here, our favorite Varshan in the room, has an album coming out. It's a long EP. It's Conti and Bison from the Super Heru crew, and that is next Friday. It's called Counterbalance. Counterbalance.
Can you talk about that, Conti, right quick? Because I feel like the algorithm been playing me, bro. Like I feel like I'm just hearing about this like in the last week or two.
We really only started posting shit in the last week or two, so you ain't too out the loop.
Right.
Yeah, bro. Like, so it started with that Pressure single we did.
Right.
And you know what I'm saying? I really just kind of was listening to it and was like, man, fuck that. We need to put this in a project, dog. We need to make more of this, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, and just Bison was with it, just hit him up. He's like, fuck yeah, bro. I was waiting on you to say the word type shit, you know what I mean? And we just started, we got hit up Killer Vic. Got a good little slew of beats from him. We had some beats from you too, Drew. I remember I got like a good little
I tried. I was praying to myself, I know. But I was late too with my submissions of beats. But what do you got? 7 songs on there? Is it seven songs on the project?
7 joints, nice. Including the intro.
And who's featured? You got a Faya? Is Faya on there?
The Faya snuck in last minute, got her feature.
Nice.
On the final track on the joint.
Nice.
And then we got High Sunday on the one that, that one song Just Dope that came out, Surprise came out with Pressure. You know what I'm saying? That's on the project, whatever. But the Pressure song got remastered, right? That shit about to be tough, bro. It's a little different now. That shit is.
Who else made beats? Is your boy on there? Is Yahimi on there?
Yeah, man, my boy, you hear me, Trey Black. He got one on there. He got 2 actually, because the Just Dope track is his, and they got another one. You know what I'm saying? And then my one other dude, man, I touched base with him before. I think he been kind of MIA, but like when I first made the Pressure track, I had got it off of another platform and did like a submission and shit. And then I didn't even win the beat necessarily. He just hit me up separately, was like, yo, I want you to have this. He was like, I fuck with that song, I want you to go ahead, do that.
Wow. So is that from a platform that cannot be named or shouldn't be named?
Little Voldemort and them. Yeah, man. Yeah, so
say less.
You know what I mean? So like I ain't even expect to like do a track off that joint, you know what I'm saying? I was gonna leave it as a IG post, but he hit me up and was like, nah, bro. He sent me that shit separately and was like, go ahead. So I was like,
I remember that story. I remember that. That's dope.
Yeah, man. And then Saul with the artwork.
Ooh, King Saul. Shout out King Saul.
Fucking dope, dog. Like I really didn't have no input as to like what we should do for like cover art and shit. He really just be like, he got the vision, dog. You give him some shit, he's gonna make some dope imagery out of it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Out of nothing, for real.
Yo, he did Romanized cover. Like, he threw an idea at us and we didn't like it, and then he threw the second idea and we were like, oh, that's Grand Slam. Like, he's incredible.
That monk, hey, that cover is lit. I fuck with that.
That's him. That's him as well.
Hell yeah, bro.
Master
yeah, man, I'm
King
excited,
Saul.
dog. I'm ready to go jam these shits, man. I'm ready to go run through this shit. I ain't even had a good yet. Got out of work.
I'm about to do the same thing. I'm about to stay up late and listen to music and unreleased music, and I'll be thinking about you guys. Pause, I guess, but I'm just grateful to be a part of it, man. Sunday on Sunday tonight. What song do we play from HooX? What do you want Sunday to play, guys? What do we think is the Sunday on Sunday song tonight?
That's tough.
Don't Bother Me, maybe, because it's got 4 barkeepers and it's a Rome beat.
Don't bother me. Sitting here alone, doobies to the dome. I think Kush is my cologne. It's ringing off the hook, but I ain't answering my phone. They give it salty looks because I'm a master on the stove. Got that home cooking, they be serving.
I think that's like barkeeper shit, you know, that
so
Rome
cold,
beat.
had you chattering your bones, so much
For sure, I feel that.
It's mystery beef.
Yeah.
And that's like the one that has like the most on one track, right? Like the most.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like Rome made the beat, 4 barkeepers appear on it. Those are all you guys are regular barkeepers. Stock, Euphonic, Conti, Islow, all y'all.
I agree.
Yeah.
Me too.
Yeah.
Unanimous. I thought I said wrong. Did I skip? I skipped.
No, I said me too, as in I agree too. I was gonna say that, but I didn't want to throw my own song out there. I'm glad y'all said it. So I
was marinating in the ethers, and that's what the ethers told me to say. So
yeah, I was gonna answer the question when you first asked it, like in the middle of the broadcast, but I was like,
what were you gonna say then?
I was gonna say, Don't Bother Me.
All right,
like,
all right.
So I already
you already beamed it. You beamed it.
It just seems the most fitting. It seems the most fitting.
Beamed. Where's Stock go? Stock tip?
You look like he had a big ass spider on his arm. Did y'all see that big ass spider on his ceiling? Or was I tripping?
No.
He looked like he had a big ass spider on it. That must have been a Halloween decoration. That big ass arachnophobia came up, and then he just cut the camera off.
That's why.
Now you got me looking around for spiders on my ceiling.
You want to plug Alien Face right quick?
Nope. I don't. It's gonna be a slow trickle for the next week or two, but you can just remember the 5th of November. You know, that's all right now. Remember.
Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and end this.
Man.
Thank you for listening. You can stay. So you can stay after. You don't have to. Don't hang up yet.
I'm not gonna hang up, but love you guys, man.
All right,
we love you.
Thanks for listening.
Through.
All right, y'all.
I'll talk to you in the next day or so, Conti. We'll talk.
You know, love y'all, man.
Peace. HooX is out. Let me.